it looks like they're here.
Hey, come on in, guys.
All right, thank you so much. Hi, I'm Brian.
Brian, Dr. Page.
Very nice to meet you, Dr. Page.
Ellen.
Ellen, so nice to meet you.
Jeff, Dr. Page.
Ellen, nice to meet you.
Zach.
Ellen, nice to meet you.
Ellen. Zach.
Dr. Page, Zach.
Nice to meet you, Dr.
All right, well, before we go ahead and get started, if you guys don't mind, I brought a business card with me in case you're interested. In case you ever want to get in touch in the future or anything like that.
Thank you so much.
Email, cell phone, office number, everything.
Well, yeah, we have business
Oh,
cards
thank
for
you
you
so
guys
much.
as well.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
holding on to that.
So, how was the ride-in, guys?
Oh, well, it wasn't so bad. It only took about 15 to 20 minutes or so. No traffic.
Found the office all right?
Yeah, you guys gave
No
great
problem.
directions. It's not too hard to find.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, we have a lovely office in here, and I see you have a national sign hanging. You guys
Yeah.
baseball fans, national fans, I presume. Right?
Actually, I'm not that big of a baseball fan, but
Huh?
my wife, Ellen here, sure is a baseball
I've been a diehard fan
connoisseur.
since day one, and you know what I would have loved to see is the Orioles and the Nationals in the World Series. That would have been
That's what I love about
the
it.
Battle of the
It
Bells.
would have been wild. I'm a huge O's fan myself. Might be a little biased. They would have won the World Series if that was the case, but either way, it would have been great.
Would have been a great
World
game
Series,
either
yeah.
way. Either way.
Are you enjoying any other sports, Ellen, by any chance?
I don't play any sports currently, but my son actually swims down at the YMCA.
At the YMCA,
Yeah, we just got back from our
my
soccer
wife, she's a coach down there.
Miss Shannon?
Miss Shannon, yeah, that's my wife.
No way!
Miss Shannon.
Yeah,
Oh my
Rachel's
God.
cool.
Oh, it's great.
That's my wife. She told her all the time. She comes home every day raving about the kids. She loves them.
The kids love
She loves her job. She loves teaching swimming.
Tell her about little
Yeah,
Georgie. She'll know little Georgie.
Little Georgie,
right
oh
away.
my God. She told me she's the best swimmer.
Well, that's awesome, guys. I know your time is very, very valuable. I think we should get started. We have an agenda set up for tonight. Would you like to tell them a little bit about the agenda?
Absolutely. Well, first, I'd like to go ahead and ask, do you guys have anybody else you would like to include in on this meeting? Or?
No, it's just us tonight.
It's just
should
you
be
two?
fun.
Awesome, great. Well, like you said, we know your time is very valuable, so we went ahead and set up an agenda just that way. We don't waste too much of your time. We kind of roll through things here. So first, my partner, Zach, he's going to go ahead and ask you guys a few questions, somewhat about your business, just kind of see how you guys do things, how things work. That way we can go ahead and get a better understanding of exactly how you do things and how we're going to be able to help you in the future, of course.
Okay.
And then Jeff and myself, after that, we're going to give you a little rundown about how ADP really works, kind of what we can do for you guys, and then go ahead and answer any questions that you may have.
That sounds fantastic.
Sounds like a plan?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'd like to go ahead and get started if you don't mind.
And just before we get started, I just wanted to make sure, is it okay if we take notes?
Oh, yeah, guys. Feel free.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Great.
Absolutely.
Well,
Well,
Help us.
I know you guys have 2 clinics right now of about 50 employees at this time, and we're maybe looking to expand into a third clinic. And is this true?
Yeah, all but the 50 employees. We have 35 right now. In our first location, we have 20. Our second location, we have 15. We plan on adding an additional 5 employees to our first location with future expansion to a third. Once we open our third location, we'll be opening with about 12 employees with hopes of rising that number. But as for now, we're stuck with 35.
Well, all of ADP would like to wish you guys the best of luck on your expansion,
Well, appreciate
and hopefully we
Thank
can
you,
help
guys.
you with that expansion as well.
That sounds
But
fantastic.
I would like to know a little bit about the hiring process at this time.
All right. Yep. Our hiring process right now, guys, is absolute catastrophe. We get about 25 to 30 applications in about every 4 to 5 days. Half of which are not qualified for the job that they are applying for. This is a problem for us because right now we're trying to focus on time management and cut costs in areas that we don't need it. So, with that being said, we're spending too much time sifting through applications that are not qualified for positions that are being applied for. So, with that, we would love some assistance there.
Cool. Well, in addition, could you maybe give me a little bit of background on your payroll system as well?
Ellen takes
Oh.
care of that.
Absolutely. That's kind of my job in the business. We use a system called Microsoft Dynamics, and I have to personally key in every employee's time card, and I also have to sign the stuff each check and send them out by mail, which is very annoying, and I don't want to be doing that every day.
Well, about how long is each pay period? Is this really time consuming for you?
Well, first of all, the pay periods are bi-weekly,
Okay, bye.
and yes, I do spend a lot of time with the paychecks. It takes me a little over an hour to key in each person with the payroll, and I have to spend about 2 hours signing and paying and stuffing checks, like I said. Then I have to manually deliver the checks via mail when they get sent.
So is there a lot of mistakes made during this process?
Oh my God, Jack! Don't even get me started. There's plenty of mistakes. I know we've had some issues with the checks being incorrect and having being voided, and employees aren't too happy with that. And I'm always having to retype things in Excel because it's very confusing for me. I'm not too good at computers.
She has some trouble.
I do have some
Well,
trouble.
were you maybe ever considering hiring a new employee to help with the payroll system?
Yes, that actually has been in our greater interests. We have been thinking about hiring an accountant, but the only dilemma with this is that putting this accountant onto our payroll is actually going into our budget of expanding to our third location, as well as hiring our next 5 employees. On top of that, we are also trying to get new state-of-the-art technology into our office to better our technology standpoint. From there, we would like to have more modern technology and make sure we are up to date and have the best technology to offer our patients.
Well, it seems like your manual technology right now is just kind of inefficient and very
Absolutely.
time-consuming.
Yes.
Yes, I spend about 15 hours a week going through spreadsheets in our Microsoft Excel, and I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I'm still very confused about it. It's, well, as you said, time-consuming, and it's got to go.
Well, I can see how this can be very stressful for you, Alan, and hopefully ADP can help give you guys a solution. Would you maybe like to hear a little bit more about ADP?
I think that sounds.
That sounds
Absolutely.
sounds like it could be very beneficial to
All right, great guys. Brian and I are going to go through a little rundown of what we kind of offer here.
Okay.
All right.
So from our discussion, I'd recommend the Run program by ADP. It is especially for a small business like you guys that are trying to expand and cut down on wasted time. With our system, Ellen, you wouldn't have to do manually every check now. It's going to be all
Right.
electronic. It's going to be no more time cards. Everyone's going to have their own badge where it's just electronic, where they just swipe in. It goes right into the computer, and that will track all their time in, time out. No more manual punching cards.
Oh, so you're saying I could just be at my house on my computer in bed, laying in and doing all the time cards there?
Exactly. And from our discussion, it kind of sounds like that's the biggest issue you guys have is a lot of wasted time.
Yeah.
And this 100% it cuts down on all that time. Not only do you not have to do every check individually, but it also helps you don't have to travel as much, go from office to office, do your work exactly from home. Or say one of your offices maybe a little closer, you just sit at that office and do all the work from there.
Just kill 2
I don't
birds
know.
with one stone.
On vacation, if you two want to take a nice vacation, you can still do your checks from there.
Yeah.
Anything works.
Payroll is going to be all direct deposit now. No more sending out just regular checks. Easier, more time efficient. We feel like that would be more suitable for you guys for sure.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
And also with the hiring process, our system ranks applicants in 3 tiers. It's going to be strong, mediocre, and weak applicants. This way, it'll sift out the weaker applicants and give you guys a better idea of who you're trying to hire instead of having to go through every applicant.
Yeah.
You imagine how much time that saves, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So this all sounds awesome. We love what we hear so far, but I have to ask that question. How much is this going to cost us?
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I understand exactly where you're coming from. It really sounds like it's an expensive investment. But I can really assure you the benefits from this ADP system is really going to help you save a lot of money in the long run. For example, you don't have to hire a new employee, which can cost you tens of thousands of dollars, if not a lot more, of course.
Yeah.
Also, the system is extremely efficient. The time that you're spending on the current payroll system, you guys can be using to, effectively do other tasks around the clinic with yourselves, whatever you guys need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the specific monetary value on me today, but I can assure you it's a lot cheaper than hiring a new accountant. I understand what you guys want to do. You want to use the most economically friendly, system, make the decision in order to expand your company. And I believe that ADP is exactly what you guys need in order to take the next step with your company. Not only will Ellen, you will be a lot much less stressed by using this system because it cuts down a lot of time, a lot of the work. I think you guys will be able to spend a lot more time together with your children as
We
well.
would love
Extra
that.
swim meets and all that.
Also, our program is very user friendly, much easier than the Microsoft Dynamics. I know
Right.
I know the troubles that comes with that. So
Because
Yeah.
I'm not too good with computers, so if this system is a lot easier to
And you know what we
operate,
do
that
also
saves a lot of
offer?
time,
We do
a lot of
also
time, a lot of
offer.
technical work. Exactly.
We do also offer somebody who comes in and they teach you exactly how to use it.
Oh, great.
It's not too hard to get used to at first. I know Excel can be confusing, It's a little bit easier than that, but we do have somebody that comes in. They'll teach you everything.
And that's not an additional fee or anything like
Just
Oh,
included with the base fee that we all.
Of
That sounds
course.
great.
Do you guys have any other questions you'd like to ask us, or any other concerns, or anything we could help with?
At this point, everything sounds great.
You like that,
actually.
Honey?
I really do like that.
Sounds good to you?
Sounds great.
Well, guys, it sounds perfect for us. With the system we have implemented right now, in comparison to yours, it sounds like a dream come true. Not only for me, but for my wife. She'll have a lot more time to spend with the kids. Now, how do you guys feel about wrapping this up right now?
Yeah, maybe set a date for when
Absolutely.
we can come in and maybe start setting things up.
Would you prefer that?
And like I said, we don't have the exact monetary value on us, so we would, with your permission, we'd love to set up another time to meet where we can, find out all the details.
Give you the full on quote.
Well,
for sure.
how long
Absolutely.
do you guys project that'll be?
We can probably find it out tomorrow. Whenever's
That's-
best.
Avail- what's best
We'll
for
find
you
out
guys?
tomorrow. So whenever you guys want to meet
Email,
up next, works for us.
So, what do you say about we'll give you guys an extra day? Let's say 3 days from now.
3 days from now.
We'll meet on Thursday at about what do you guys? 3 p.m. work?
I'm free all day on Thursday.
Perfect.
That's
If-
perfect.
if-
Yeah,
Is
about
there-
me at 12:30 is good for me.
Guys,
Yeah.
if there are any implications, just check your schedules.
Come
let
back
us
to the
know.
office, of course.
We just want to thank you very much for your time.
Guys, thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you so
It was
much.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you
Guys,
very
I
much.
made you walk with everything.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Thanks, everyone who does that.
Yeah, thank you. She's a sweet.